Hey, what's going on, everybody?
Hello. Hey, how y'all doing today? Yeah, what's going on with y'all?
Yeah.
Happy Sunday, almost Mother's Day.
Yep, we had a good event we went to. It was called Brunch. What is it? Run to Brunch. It was good. It was a good event. They had a lot of vendors. We networked with some people.
Yep,
Passed out some flyers. Yeah, so we just gonna give y'all a minute or two to get in here. We're gonna be talking about, just the importance of having your contracts versus, working for the broker, which controls a lot of the trips with Medicaid. So, we're going to talk about actual partial angle pricing and pivoting and nonprofits too. So, we actually applied for a nonprofit and we just, we're waiting on the actual approval letter from the IRS. So that's a good thing. And if anybody is looking to do that, please inbox us and we'll actually help you along the way with that. And, I can't say this again, y'all. Just pivoting is very important when it comes to the transportation industry, period. As far as the non-medical transport, it's the same. It no matter if it's a truck driving, any type of delivery, anything. It's just the importance of pivoting, especially since the gas prices are where they're at. And, my thing is everybody wants to start a non-emergency medical transportation business, but they don't realize the ones that win are the ones that know how to pivot. So the pivoting is important, y'all. Let me tell y'all something. People ask us all the time. They said, I even put on one of the Facebook non-medical emergency groups. Do we actually do brokers? We don't do as many brokers trips as we did because of the simple fact that you have to mix it up. You use them when you're trying to fill in a gap, but we do mostly contract trips. And contract trips are very important. Oh, MediDrive. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm gonna tell you something, man.
Most MediDrive in Louisiana.
No, I think that's Meditran. Is it Meditran?
No.
I think he's where are you located at, Mr. Antoine? Because here in Mississippi they use Motive Care. They had Variety, but Variety actually lost the contract. So it's just I think it's MTM and Motive Care is the primary broker they use. But yeah, all the rates suck. Oh, you in Virginia?
Yeah. I've heard about MediDrive. They race yeah, they're crazy. So also y'all, what we're gonna talk about is on everyone wants to start a non-emergency medical transportation business, but what they don't realize is the ones, like he said, who wins are the ones that pivot. So I'm just going to give y'all a briefly strategy on that and the marketing changes that you have to be able to adjust. So pivoting equals adjusting your business when things aren't working or when opportunity shows up. So you start the Medicaid trips, but approvals are slow. Pivot to a private pay client. You plan to do ambulatory clients, pivot to wheelchair transport.
Yeah.
You only did transportation and pivoted to medical carrier service. And also, instead of doing one facility, y'all do multiple facilities, do multiple contracts. So if one door is slow, don't just sit on there and knocking on that door. Go on to another door.
He said he's starting with MTM tomorrow. Hey, Mr. Antoine, let us know how that turned out with MTM.
We hear things about
well, I know in Mississippi they was part of Access to Care, but they got bought out by MTM, so I guess they just changed the whole thing to MTM.
I heard they very strict.
Yeah, let us know how it go, but just the broker program, man, it's at one point in time it was just they had local transportation companies that was actually doing the trips. They brought in a broker because they wanted to try to go across the board and fill this gap in, and they wanted to control the whole transportation industry as far as hiring who they want to hire as providers, but they only give you so many trips. You know what I'm saying? And that's what when people don't realize about brokers, that they actually assign you trips. Whatever region you in, they actually, that's the reason you won't get, unless you tell them otherwise, you're willing to go way up to Timbuktu to actually do trips. I mean, that's just what they do. And then, you know, a lot of the rates, you know, they already have the payment in the trip. You can accept it or send it back. I mean, it's a lot, man. Y'all just, like I said, just learn just to pivot. Just don't be afraid to get in front of these people if you want to do a private contract with a private pay person or a facility. Because with that, you can actually be able to, you know, factor in all your costs by what you chose instead of taking with the broker and doing 100 and 200 trips a week and not being able to sustain. So,
yeah. So that's something that, like we said, pivot. Don't just depend on that broker, because that broker decide to go out of business or whatever the case may be.
Or go bankrupt.
You want to be able to pivot. So that is something that we learn about this business. And also, you know, also pivoting is also included for a nonprofit. You know, try to do a nonprofit. So when you do a nonprofit, in my opinion, that's like a power move, because a nonprofit can help you qualify for grants, which is free money, get donation vehicles, build community partnerships, serve people who can't afford transportation. So that's something that you can do as well.
Yeah, but your nonprofit business equals income, your nonprofit funding plus your community impact. So another thing too, when you're doing a nonprofit, have an actual goal and a mission that you're trying to do. You know you're trying to serve the community, but you know it's underserved communities, as we know, that's in areas that are in need of transportation but don't have the funding. That's where y'all come in at, being able to be a part of that solution. So, you know, being able to be a nonprofit, you can actually get grants, you can get actual donors to actually donate to the cause, or even actually sponsor you in certain, you know, just equipment, even transportation vehicles, vans and stuff like that. And, you know, real opportunities to transport the elderly, disabled individuals, dialysis patients, low income families. And then you can partner with the hospital and churches and community programs. Now, with the hospitals, you can partner with them because they do get donations from donors. Okay. So they'll be able to actually look out for a lot of people if they don't have any type of insurance, you know. And with the insurance, you have to wait on your payment. It's like a 30-day to 45-day net on some of them. Even if you're working directly with Medicaid, and that's why a lot of people go through brokers, because the brokers already have a payment date schedule. It's like every 2 weeks. I don't know what MTM does, but I know, like, if you're doing it without them, it's like a 45-day net for you to get paid and stuff. So
yeah, so that's something that you can do. So when to pivot into a nonprofit. Okay, so here are some of the signs. You're turning away people who can't pay. You want funding without debt. You want contracts with organizations. You want to scale and impact, not just income. So that is something that y'all can do that can help you pivot into the non-emergency medical transportation world. So, so just don't get stuck on that. Okay, you have to be flexible. You have to stay informed. You have to move when it's time to move. So that's very important.
Oh, you still haven't received payment from AVO? Let me tell you something about AVO, man. Now, a lot of these new companies, I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. They out there, they will reach out to you, but that pay be so slow, man. Is that the one that does the paper checks in the mail?
Well, they used to. They do.
No, he said he been waiting almost like 60 days almost.
Yeah, it depends on the insurance company that they use. Because if they don't get paid, then you don't get paid.
And see, that's a lot of things we learn too about, especially like doing workman's comp. Some of them actually have to wait on the insurance company to pay them out so they can pay their providers, which is that's another story. I don't know why they do it like that, but my thing is that's how you lose providers, because most people do, once they don't get paid and your payment is inconsistent, then they actually stop just transporting for that actual broker.
Mm-hmm.
They do billing.
Yeah,
they do bill.
They do that E-Bill.
E-Bill. And see,
we start really using them.
Yeah, because Avo, I'm telling you, man.
They take too long to pay.
My thing is with Avo, if you're gonna do a trip, just don't really depend on just doing those type of brokers, because that's why you got to important of how they pay you. That's why you ask them how their pay scale is, how do they pay you, and then you can go from there. Like, you can squeeze a trip in if you got time available. But with some of them, man, it's like a 30, 45 day net. Some of them, and then you call and like, where's my payment? Oh, well, we waiting on the insurance coming, because we did Care Card like that for a while, and then Care Card was telling us the same thing. Oh, we waiting on Humana to pay us. I'm like, y'all waiting on Humana? And see what we did, we stopped accepting trips. After that, right there, we just like, we ain't taking no more trips until we receive payment. And that's what we did. And the pay with Care Card has gotten a little bit better, but it's still one of them things where you have to wait 30 days to get paid. So that's why it's important to try to get private pay or do contract with the hospitals and stuff, which is going to be the same amount of time, but sometimes they'll do it based upon invoice.
Yeah. So that's something that I just tell people, sometimes we have to look at the reviews, because sometimes those reviews they can tell you about a business. So that's something that I tell people to look at the reviews before you just up and do that business, because those reviews can tell you if you want to actually do work for them or take contracts and all of that. And when I found it, I think Ronald had looked at some of the reviews with Avo, and a lot of people was complaining about Avo. I'm just being honest. And he was like, we should not be doing them because they take too long to pay you.
See, one thing about it, like when I review a company, I see how they, like if I see all these reviews about how they pay, and I'm like, no, I don't want to solely depend on them for income, because it's like, okay, we got to work 30 days. You'll be out of business by then, or then, you know what I'm saying? My thing is,
you gotta have money
these are new companies that are actually coming out. Like these like Avail, I've never heard of them before. They came out of nowhere. We did a couple trips with them, but
they pay on time.
Yeah, they do. Avo just, I don't know.
They pay on time. Priority pay on time.
I just don't get it.
Yeah, they pay on time.
And then the sad thing is, they still call you for trips when they ain't paid you. Yeah. In 2 months, they're like, hey, do you mind sending this? No, we don't. No, we don't, because we haven't got paid. I'm like, we can't.
I tell them that. I say, until I get my payment. I say, gas, you can't work. You can't work with gas. It's $4 almost.
Yeah, man.
Especially Mississippi, it's almost $4. Like $3.69, $3.89. Some of them $3.99.
Yeah, so, boys, going up to $4.
Yeah, so at the end of the day, they gotta understand that you can't work for free. I don't work off of love. Love don't pay to put gas in the car.
And then the thing is, you can, like on private pay clients, you can kind of look out for them on discount wise, because everybody need help. They keep asking you to take trips. Don't accept no trips from Avo. If you haven't received payment, don't accept any. Don't do it. Because they'll keep calling you, and then you tell them, well, I haven't received payment.
You have extra funds to do it. If you ain't got the extra funds to do it, don't do it.
Don't do it.
Even if you do have the extra fund, that means you need to go towards them. You using money out of the pot of somebody else that paid you.
Yep, the pay. Yeah, and they'll do that too. You'll have a lot of them won't pay you, and then they'll give you every excuse in the book. So why you haven't received payment? It's usually the insurance company hasn't paid us. Then they will continuously ask you for trips for no reason, and they know they ain't paid you. What did it say? It said, what's a good company that pays? HomeLink does good, but
they pay every 30 days. But sometimes HomeLink, if that insurance don't pay them, sometimes
they won't pay either. So a lot of them have workman's company insurance too. So
go to a workman's company like Priority. They pretty good. I don't know if they in Virginia or not. I know they in a lot of states. What's that? Avail Work
Comp Solutions.
Yeah, they pretty good. And they spell AVAIL and Work Comp Solution.
So like a lot of the brokers we deal with, anything like far as workman's comp, they still have to go through a broker.
Yeah.
You can't work directly with them. I don't know why. I think it'd be a lot better if you do it without them. But hey, I don't call the shots no more, y'all. I don't call.
Yeah.
So I mean, but yeah, I know that's what I'm saying. But at one time they did use regular companies to do the transport. They brought them brokers in. They just regulated everything. Like if you don't do trips, like you might not send a trip back, and then they were like, okay, since we sent that trip back, we ain't gonna send you no more trips for the rest of the week. That's what they do now. I'm just telling you.
So that's why it's good sometimes to pivot. And one of the pivots I tell people can do is medical carrier. So medical carrier is when the transport, you're transporting medical items instead of people, like lab specimen, blood, urine, medication from pharmacies, medical records, equipment, and supplies.
Oh, you know what? I seen somebody who actually transport medical records. That's a good lucrative company, because even when they come to the VA hospital, they come in there, they have a big box truck. They'll bring all the shredded letters. They'll put them in a big container that's sealed, like a trash can. It's sealed up. It's locked and key. They go and dispose of all those different types of documents. That is a good business. I'm thinking about that myself.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
So that's something that you can do. And why is that? Let me see. Why is that a powerful pivot? Because you ain't got to worry about no passengers, less liability, flexible schedule. You can run it with a regular vehicle. Consistent contracts equals steady income. So some days you don't feel like dealing with people. You have your carrier work and you still getting paid. Yeah, and that all goes hand in hand, y'all.
Yeah, I can send you the list when we get through with the live. I'll send you a whole list of them, man. Because like I said, it's a lot of them, and it's a lot of newcomers that pop out of nowhere. They be like, "We just started about 6 months ago. Y'all mind working with us?" It's like, do y'all have y'all payment together? It's like,
good. So a lot of people don't know that. So
yeah.
So I'm also gonna let y'all know about places where y'all can do medical carrier with. You can go to hospitals, labs like Quest or LabCorp. Those are type of companies that some people need. You got nursing home, pharmacies, you got a doctor's office. These businesses need reliable delivery, and they will pay for it.
Especially if they got to have some results on a test like ASAP, because Stat. I'm sorry, Stat. Now you know, I'm a medical professional. Stat, but now they What I've noticed though, a lot of those doctors and the patient had to have results back to move to the next phase. Like if they got to have a surgery done, they need them things stats.
Yes.
I'm gonna say it again, stats. Since I was corrected, stat, y'all.
You gotta do all that.
Just saying, you said stat.
Stat.
I said ASAP. She said stat.
No, stat is medical term.
Stat
clock is. A lot of y'all don't know. I've been in the medical field for almost 30 years. So I do know,
worked at pediatrics too. This one.
I did children. I did them all. I did cardiology. I even had to wrap up dead bodies. And also, during medical carrier, where they got a guy that does.
You worked at a morgue?
Yeah. Well, yeah. We had to wrap bodies. Yes. I almost had to work in a morgue to take patients to a morgue. But they need people for that can transport dead bodies to families.
Oh, jeez. I'm sorry, y'all.
Yes, their families, funeral homes. Yes. Yeah. They need people. I just found that out. So if y'all want to do that too, hey, if you got you a nice size long vehicle and you can slide them
on a nice cubic feet trunk with a lot of feet.
Yes, a nice trunk, honey. I ain't finna do it, but hey, each his own. I don't want to be having to lift nobody up and say, then you hit wrong and they may roll off. No, I don't got time for that. But I'm not making fun. But that's
see how I'm looking.
That's some good money.
Y'all see how I'm looking.
Yeah, he'll do it. Yeah.
Hey, they pay good money now. They put
transport them. Okay, cool.
Boy, you go right, man. Look, they call you to the scene. I'm telling you straight up. They call. I watched video. They call you straight to the scene.
Get a contract with
This was the city examiner's office.
Yeah. You get a contract with the city, honey, or the state. I think it's the state.
Just like the tow truck people do when they have car accidents. Guess what? They got that one transport. Well, the tow company they call that's contracted with the city. To come and get them calls.
And also, you can get a contract with their funeral homes.
Yeah, you can because
the funeral homes may not be wanting to go up there to go pick up their dead.
No, they be so busy, you know, to the point where they probably have other services going on. They don't have nobody spare.
And they gonna have the body wrapped up, you know. They gonna have the toe tag and everything.
No, we talking about they actually. One dude said he go get them from the scene. Like if they have a car accident, he go get them right then and there. Oh yeah. We talking about some but it's some money in it now because somebody got to do it.
I know my wife passed in 2017.
Oh wow, sorry to hear that, man.
They charged me $850. Oh wow.
Wow.
I'm sorry to hear that. I just heard about transporting dead bodies.
Yeah, we just heard about that too. Look, man, look, look, they said the only thing, man, they got people that transport pets to the vet when the people don't got transportation. I done heard all types of stories. I said, they do that? I might need to do that. So that'd be good. I get the little pit bull in there. All you gotta do is have a kennel. Just have a kennel and a piece of toy.
Animals. I don't want to do no people. Now, if Ron want to do it, hey, that's cool beans. So, it's nothing wrong with that if that's what you really want to do.
Oh, you got.
Like I said, if that were $850 back in 2007, that's probably about $1,000 now.
Oh, you live in Mississippi? What part of Mississippi you in? Cause we on the Gulf Coast down here in Jackson County, the Hancock County, and sometimes Pearl River County.
We stay in Harrison County.
Yeah, we stay in Harrison County, but we service the whole area down here.
The whole area.
Sure do. And then guess what? See, I've been having to go to Jackson the last week for 2 days, y'all. But all seriousness though, try to look to do the longer trips too. Like if you're doing a broker, make sure that you take a long distance trip because that might be more feasible.
I'm talking about the dead bodies.
Oh yeah, we know. No, sometimes they might have somebody up there. You can be up there in an hour. It'd be far. They're gonna pay. If they pay you $2,000, who wouldn't want to do that and go up there and get somebody and take them and make sure their loved ones get to be able to see them and stuff like that, man. Yeah, Columbia. Oh yeah, that's very needed.
They need help there, huh?
It's very needed because the organization we actually have to meet with every 3 months.
And also, y'all, if y'all don't know, we do teach this course, non-emergency medical transportation. Come May the 11th, our prices have increased, but right now they are $347. We do Afterpay, we do Affirm, we do help people out. And also, if you need mentorship, I'm here for you. Just DM me. We do mentorship as well for a whole good year or so. Sometimes probably about 12 to 13 months I help people with. And then even then, after that, I still help folks regardless. Because we are not gatekeepers. A lot of people be like, be trying to hold off on information. We don't do that.
Sorry, that's the wrong word.
I don't know what you're talking about. So if y'all would like to sign up for our class, please go to our bio, or you can go to L Harper AC Transport.com, and you're gonna go to the link tree option, and you just click on there and go to Harper Learns, and it's the Beacon store. So that would be wonderful for a lot of people to do.
Oh, so you say you just started with Motive Care has a cap. I'm contracted with companies to subcontract, but I'm not making money too much with CareCar. Yeah, and that's another thing. We're going to bring up CareCar because CareCar, their trips are, at first they were giving all these incentives on not having your client late. They were doing good for a while. They just wasn't paying like they was paying. You wait 3 months to get a check.
You have a wheelchair, man.
Yeah, your wheelchair, man.
You get your money.
So you said Motive Care has a cap. Put that in the comment section. What you mean? Do they have a cap on the trips they give you? Because I'm gonna tell you something. If you're in a region, they're only gonna give you trips for that region. They ain't giving you nothing outside of it unless you tell them you want to do it.
I definitely want to go back to that.
Because we thought about going back with Motive Care, but we looking at how they operating right now. But my thing is, they look at it like this. They are the gatekeeper of the trip. So if you're in a region, they pretty much assign you whatever trips they want to assign you. And God forbid, if you send a trip back, boy, they'll punish you and say, we're not sending you no more trips for the rest of the week since you don't want to accept the trip.
Well, they don't do that if you do it at the last minute.
But yeah, with Motive Care, just go, just look at the trips and see what is actually, just tell them you'll be able to go out your range, because sometimes they will do that. And that way, to make it a lot more feasible, you'll be able to go and do a long distance trip. You know what I'm saying? They are letting new providers. Okay, let me explain that to y'all about the new providers. Okay, now I don't know if everybody's familiar. When they did the Medicaid cuts with the new big beautiful bill, Motorcare filed chapter 11 bankruptcy. They had basically they wasn't taking new providers then. As of December 29th, 2025, they came out of Chapter 11 bankruptcy. But I think with the cuts, it kind of just, they're not able to hire anybody else because I don't know if they have enough volume. I don't know what's going on with them. We thought about getting back with them, but I don't know at this point.
They won't let me get on board because they say it's no need in the area.
Well, they say there's no need in the area. Don't even worry about them. Go with another broker or CareCar. They're check with them because they have a lot of trips up your way. And
but she said CareCar is not making money too much with CareCar.
So if you're not making money with CareCar, you might need to
You need to come with my mentorship program.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll
not the class because you already know about the class, but you need to come with my mentorship program because we talk about on pivoting on how you can get other things on there. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, just go. It's a lot of people think this is just like, oh, I got this and that or whatever. Yeah.
She said, although you're in Mississippi, will the class be beneficial for those in Georgia? Yes, ma'am.
A lot of my people are from Georgia.
Yeah, because see what we do.
A lot of my students are from Georgia, Virginia, and New York.
And see with those areas, those are more metro areas, so they have a lot. Like you got Grady Hospital, you got all these different facilities you can contract. I'm talking about y'all can do medical care. Like here, medical care is kind of it's here, but it's more contracted with who you know, and that most of the contract companies already have their own people. Mm-hmm. So, but that'll be very lucrative for you down there in Atlanta. I'm gonna tell you that now.
Yeah, we have a lot of people that does the that's in Georgia and they make good money.
She asked was a mentorship for what's the site?
It's L Harper HC Transport.com. And you can go to my link in the bio. I need to tell Ronald to add that link in his bio as well.
Yeah.
And we're gonna at the end of the class, he's gonna add the link as well into the comment section. Yeah. So you'll be able to go on there as well.
And then another thing,
go to visit Linktree.
Another thing y'all can look at too, like pivoting too. You can like some people want private transport for like groups. Like when they have a big party, they'll pay good money. Look. They'll pay good money to be privately transported without anybody else on there, just they party.
Yep.
So y'all got to look at them, tell you what.
Because we helped the lady to go outside of her means. Okay, she is now transporting people at a work site at a plant at one of those little chicken plants.
Yeah, chicken plant in Collins.
Yeah. And making good money.
See, the thing is, when you don't have no workers, production stops and then the chicken can't get out. You know, Popeyes and all them, they can't get their chicken. So where you come in at, if you know somebody or a facility that's struggling to get workers to work so they can be productive, that's where you can do a contract. Yes, Lord.
And it helps. I'm telling y'all.
It helps, man.
And I'm going to be honest with you, that's why I'm glad that we do mentorship for people as well. Because we didn't have that, and we was all over the place.
We were crash dummies.
We honestly, I was
head first
telling him earlier that I wish that we would have got a wheelchair van first. We would have saved a lot of headache. Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm telling y'all that a lot of people like, oh, I can just go on YouTube, Google, and all this other crap. No,
guess what? We went on YouTube, and guess what? We still had to unlearn everything we learned from YouTube and had to do stuff that adjusted to how Mississippi operates.
Yep.
Yes, it does.
And you have to get in the right rooms with people. You have to get in those different rooms. And that's what we talk about is where, especially if you're in Mississippi, we know we can be able to school you on what rooms you need to get in because that's how we got in.
And then they have an organization called Southern Connect we're actually a part of. Since you're in Columbia, if they have another event up that way, we can send you the information. Then you can reach out to
Even
Miss
down
Donna
here,
Bailey.
she-
Yeah,
down
they
here.
down here too. I think the next one they're supposed to have
we
that.
having a big one in what's that, in August? I think in August at the Margaritaville. We have
Oh yeah, the convention
we having a big
Transportation convention.
non-emergency medical transportation, y'all.
convention.
So
Yes.
if y'all want to come, we will let y'all know the dates.
Yeah.
It is huge. People from all over 50 states,
Yeah.
y'all, will be there. It's gonna be at the Margaritaville in Biloxi, Mississippi. And it is big. It's a big network. It's people from Atlanta, Georgia. You'll be getting
Everywhere.
So if you want to be able, that's a part of pivoting, is networking and getting in those rooms.
And I'm gonna tell you something. We got a pitch comp. Well, it's another elevator pitch competition is coming up this month. We actually got invited to actually enter this competition again, and it's a lot more money for the prize. So we're gonna try our hardest to get up there and pitch our hearts out.
Now, our mentorship, if you're already in my class, you just get a big discount. You don't pay the $497. You pay less than that.
Yeah.
So, and then that also have a payment plan. So, like I said, we do that as well.
Hey, Miss Maribel Transportation Services, how you doing?
Yes.
Yes, how you doing?
Students,
Yeah, how you doing today?
A lot.
Man, I loved your content when you shared it at that event, boy. That event looked like it had some people there. There was a lot of people. And that's another thing too, when we went to Run to Brunch, that was a nice event, man. I mean, it was a lot of people came out there and showed love to the vendors and they networked. I mean, we exchanged different information and stuff. And then one lady was like, dang, y'all exist. Y'all do transport for people.
So that's something that you can do. And also, if y'all have any questions, y'all can text me. My phone number is 228-760-0928. So y'all can just call me at 228-760-0928. If you have any questions, I answer the phone all the time. So don't think because that's a different number, I ain't gonna answer. I answer them all the time. Yes, I answer that phone all the time, regardless.
That's for sure.
So if y'all want to call me either tomorrow, that is fine. Anytime, I have my phone on me every day, all day.
And we got something big going on tomorrow too. In the afternoon.
We have a big production going on.
Yeah, we got to have that.
We'll be filming that, so y'all stay tuned. But we're gonna let y'all go. Please go to lharperhctransport.com. Or you can go to the link in my bio, which is Samantha Harper.
Yep.
And Ronald, please put that in the comments. Yeah.
Y'all be sure to put that in the lharperhctransport.com. And if you don't have a website, please get your website. If you don't have a website, we got a nice young lady that can get your website.
Yes, we have a lady that does websites, and she's pretty good and reasonable. So if you look at my website, that's how your website looks.
It's going to look just like it.
Yes, or it may be even better because she's going to design. She go off of how you want to design.
If you're not part of it, hey, say that for the people in the back, Miss Maribel's Transportation Services. Great class. If you're not part of it, you should join.
Yes, and we have fun. We do acts. Letting you know, like, I'm the business owner. I want you to be able to get contract with me. We do a lot of role playing. So I like doing that. And we're probably going to do some role playing tomorrow in my class.
Yes.
I hope y'all happy.
And and then I'm gonna
class start May 11th.
I'm gonna leave y'all with this tip too. Yeah, it's May 11th. That's the next course. We're gonna have if y'all now when you do these contracts, please don't be afraid to get in front of these people, man. Just act like you're selling something and your life depending on it. This is your business. I need to sell this to these people because my business is gonna thrive if they actually contract. That's how you gotta treat.
Yep. So again, go to lharperhctransport.com or you can call me at 228-760-0928. And y'all have a great rest of y'all Sunday and see y'all next Sunday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time on Facebook Live.
Yes, Lord.
See y'all later. Goodbye.
Bye.